Guys, I have something I gotta confess, and this is very hard for me, but I like Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I'm a Scooby-Doo fan. I love Scooby-Doo. I have a lot of fond memories of watching Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, and those new Scooby-Doo mysteries when I was a kid. Now, that's not to say I like all Scooby-Doo, because just like everyone else, I hate the things with Scrappy-Doo, although except for 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, because that had Vincent Price. And of course, I'm kind of baffled at how long this series has lasted, but then again, we get stuff like Mysteries Inc., which was really good, and occasionally they can still put out a pretty good movie. And in case it wasn't obvious by now, I'm also a Kiss fan. More so many years ago. I used to buy the albums all the time, of course the t-shirts. I even bought a lot of the comics and the action figures, and I may or may not have dressed up as Gene Simmons one year for Halloween. So when I found out about this movie, I was really interested in it. And I should mention, this is not Scooby-Doo's first meeting with Kiss, because they appeared in an episode of What's New Scooby-Doo, and I seem to recall a villain from the late 70s Scooby-Doo show that I'm pretty sure was heavily inspired by Kiss. So I guess this has been a long time coming, and let me just say, it was awesome! So Scooby and the gang get to visit Kiss World, which is a giant Kiss-themed amusement park. Why is this not real? No, seriously, why is this not real? I would so visit this place. So of course they get to meet Kiss, and I should mention that they're using the current Kiss, with Eric Singer and Tommy Thayer, not the original Kiss with Peter Criss and Ace Frehley. Although it doesn't really matter, because even though they voice their characters, the members of Kiss are only referred to by their Kiss personas. On a side note, I should mention that Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith appear briefly at the very beginning of the movie. So, what, are we gonna get Scooby-Doo meets Jay and Silent Bob next? I'm not sure how to feel about that. I've seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. So the plot of this movie is that an evil witch is terrorizing the park, and Kiss has to fight her off using their superpowers, and... Wait a minute. Did they get this from Kiss and the Phantom of the Park? For those of you who don't know, Kiss and the Phantom of the Park was a movie from 1978 in which Kiss fights off a bunch of bad guys at an amusement park. The movie is so bad that the members of Kiss refuse to talk about it. But there's so many similarities with the Scooby-Doo movie that this can't be a coincidence. Oh, by the way, Scooby and the gang are in this movie too. I actually almost forgot about it. And it makes me wonder, because Kiss has pretty much taken the spotlight in this movie, and there are so many awesome moments with them that I'm questioning why this was a Scooby-Doo movie in the first place. Why the heck wasn't this an animated Kiss movie? In fact, why haven't we had one of those yet? Seriously, why haven't we had one of those yet? And like I said, this movie is awesome. They play a lot of Kiss songs throughout it. There's references everywhere to all kinds of things in Kiss culture. There's even a running gag where they talk about how Kiss puts their name on all kinds of weird merchandise, and I thought that was really funny. There was one subplot in this movie about Paul Stanley apparently wanting to bang Daphne, and it's kind of weird because isn't the Scooby Gang, aren't they supposed to be teenagers? How old is Paul Stanley again? There is one strange moment in this movie where they make a blatant reference to Sailor Moon. And, listen, Kiss and Sailor Moon are two things that I would never associate with each other ever, especially in Scooby-Doo as well. But this reference comes out of nowhere, and it makes me wonder whose decision this was, because there's so many references to Kiss songs and things Kiss have done, and I don't know where this came from. It's just so out of place. And I wonder now, because obviously they have all these references to Kiss, so obviously, you know, Kiss has put their input into this movie, and then they have this blatant Sailor Moon reference. So now I'm wondering, is someone in Kiss a Sailor Moon fan? I don't know how to respond to that. But regardless, this movie is great. There's so many great visuals in this. There's a scene where Kiss chase the evil witch through a portal on a guitar ship powered by rock and fight her DBZ style. that happens in this movie. There is a scene at the very end where they kind of made it seem like it might have been a hallucination or something, because there's a lot of ambiguity in this movie, like how the Kiss guys are only referred to by their Kiss persona. And there's this one scene where they use a smoke bomb and they teleport out of to another place, and then someone walks in and goes, "Come on, guys, those special effects cost a lot of money." But again, there's a lot of ambiguity, because then at the very, very end of the movie, make it seem like maybe it was real, maybe it wasn't. This movie was a lot of fun. In fact, it might be my new favorite Scooby-Doo movie. If you're a Scooby-Doo fan, you might like it, but if you're a Kiss fan, you're gonna love it. But that's all I got for Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery. If you got a chance to see it, leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of it. My name is Rob, and have a wonderful day.